Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. We've got David Roddenberry, co-founder of HealthyWage. David, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Give us some background on what you are, or what your company does, and who you are, and then I'm going to dive into these questions we've got for you.
Yeah, so we give you the opportunity to win cash prizes for getting healthy, which means either losing weight or taking more steps. We power wellness challenges for more than 500 of the largest companies in the country and are also available direct to consumer through our mobile app or online at HealthyWage.com.
Okay. All right. Tell us about the STEP study. I'd like to understand that better.
Absolutely. So recent research has shown that when you have money at risk and the opportunity to win a cash prize, you're more likely to hit your STEP goals. And that's enlightening because, people who have a prize but they don't have money at risk aren't nearly as effective. So there's a combination of that loss aversion principle, putting money up, and the opportunity to win cash prizes that increase the efficacy of incentive-based programs.
Give me an idea how that works. In other words, I lose 5 pounds, I get what? I lose 30 pounds, I get what? How does that work?
So our program is personalized. So each person gets a different cash prize based on their specific information. So the heavier you are, the more money it takes to motivate you to accomplish your goal. And so you're going to get paid a bigger prize than someone who's healthier. But you decide what works best for you. If you want to put in $5 or $500, the idea is that you know how to influence your behavior change and how money motivated you are, and you pick the right combination for you.
Okay. All right. Do you use fitness trackers?
We do. We sync with all the major step trackers, including Garmin and Fitbit and Apple, Android, Samsung. There's lots of devices out there. Most people we find are using their phones as a fitness tracker, but there is a large widespread adoption of some of the devices in the marketplace as well.
You said that you work with some of the largest companies. I think you mentioned, Fortune 500 companies. How is it that you work with those companies? Let's drill down on that one a minute.
Sure. We power wellness challenges for their employees. So they decide if they're interested in a weight loss challenge or a step challenge, and then we customize a website portal, a mobile app, educational content, wellness coaching, and we support their employees as they work to accomplish healthier behaviors.
Normally there's a ramp-up period, so my curiosity brings me through that part. What is that ramp-up period to get the employees? And I know it depends on the size of the company, but give me an idea, like 100 employees, 200 employees, something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. So with a Fortune 500 company, we recommend about 6 weeks to get the word out to their employees, just because they can be so spread out at many different locations, and it can be a hard group to reach or communicate with. At smaller companies, if everyone's in the same office, you can communicate a program in 10 days to 2 weeks.
Do you have personalized coaching where people can check in with somebody and say, I'm having trouble getting over this hurdle? How does that work?
We do. We find the human element is helpful to accomplish your behavior change goals. And so having a coach as a resource for those who are looking to it is invaluable. Most people we find, we try to set them up on teams in a lot of our programs, or they have a community of other participants. Even if they're not technically on a team, they have a large group of other people going through the journey at the same time. And we find that community can be very powerful and getting them to return and providing them with support and motivation and accountability. But some people are a little more sensitive and they prefer to privately chat with a coach to accomplish their goals.
Now, you had mentioned that this is actually a change of habits. So is it a change of habits that focuses only on exercise, or is it also diet?
Both. Yeah. I mean, diet is 80 to 90% of the equation. Exercise, you just can't burn enough calories to compensate for poor eating. And so, really to accomplish sustained behavior change, you need to, alter your food consumption in a drastic way oftentimes.
Okay. When you said drastic way, give me an example before we go forward.
Oh, well, you need to have an understanding of how many calories, would make sense given your body size, right? So most people, they would be taking somewhere between 1,500 and 2,500 calories when they're losing weight. And, maybe normally they're consuming somewhere between 25 and 4,500 calories. So, you're changing, what you're taking in order to accomplish your goal.
Are there any questions you think I should have asked that I just don't have enough knowledge about your company to bring out that are going to be important to our audience watching this?
Well, I think a lot of people know what to do to accomplish their, lose weight. I mean, they understand calories in and calories out, but they don't follow through. And that's really where we come into the equation. Our company has really developed the motivational paradigm using these financial incentives to help you stick with what you want to do. And so, we see it as a burgeoning market of motivation as a lost piece of the weight loss or fitness equation. So it's a rapidly growing market. The company's tripling revenue year over year, and we've been in business for 9 years, and so it's getting quite large, and it's something that a lot of people are finding great success with. So there's no reason if you're looking for a way to kind of stick with your goals, a cash incentive, the opportunity to win 10 grand for getting healthy is something that really resonates with consumers.
Good point, Dave. Thanks for being a guest on the show.
Great. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. You've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and sign up or sponsor, not sponsor, but subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us.